Hello everyone, welcome back to the Rise of the Golden Idol. It's time for DLC number 3, The Age of Restraint. I think we're going to be going back in time from what I can tell. We suspected that might happen. Witness the Age of Restraint, in which an ancient society cracks down on dangerous technology. Right, we did learn about the Age of Restraint in... Was that a base game case? Yes? I think so. Yeah, it was when we were in that museum and I can't even quite remember how the events went down, but somehow it was when Echo Secunda started killing everyone and running away or whatever. Okay, this looks interesting. Why are we clicking on stars? Or are we clicking on stars? No, we're not clicking on those things. Wait, we haven't picked a case yet. I guess this is the case. Oh, I see. This is the case picking screen. Wow, this is weird. Okay, so the first case is this. It felt like we were in a scene, but no. I guess because it's the past, we're just going all weird with this. So this is the first scene. Let's do it, I guess. Maybe they're all at the same time. That'd be interesting. And they're just in different places at the same time. Okay, so down here in this little place. Fruits of Disobedience. A tragic occurrence in an ancient orchard. Okay, well, looks fun. This is cool. There's another place to go there. What's going on with you folks? Or is this like a kind of spaceship flying above or something? Seems like it might be. See, the range is short and its uses are limited. My children and I obey the charter with exactness. I assume my husband Tanis told you the same thing. Okay, so you got some kind of device. The range is short and its uses are limited. Why is this in green? That's interesting. My children and I obey the charter with exactness. Husband Tanis. There's a triangle on here. Oh, there's the Harmony Foundation symbol. Isn't that what that is? Or is it something else? No, that's the Harmony Foundation symbol, I think. Basically yin and yang, but a bit different. Some kind of crescent on there as well, some kind of shape. And there's like a switch that you toggle up and down, okay. And it's doing something to this plant over here, is that what it is? Is it a tree? Or is it connected to this thing up here? I'm not sure. Red, white, I don't know if that's relevant. Hello. So you deny that misuse was behind this. Raska, be forthcoming with information. Nobody will be punished. So that's presumably Raska. Nobody will be punished. Technological abuse report 792013. Offense, violation of national restraint policy. Okay, so they're cracking down on these weapons, and so I guess they're supposed to be limited range or whatever, so they're not dangerous. Location, Tanska Orchard, so it's your orchard. Sinopolis. Evidence, fused organic matter. Okay. Culprit, to be determined. Punishment, memory removal. Oh no. And you've got a crystal on your head, embedded in your head. Concerning. Alright. So Raska and Tanis. Then you. Is there a name on here? No. What's that next to the plants here? Some other device. So let's have a look at this. It's got like that kind of thing on the end, like white spiky things maybe. That symbol is a red triangle. This has got a red, well, a line, and there's a separate one on the dot with the same thing as over there. There's this thing's got like a weird purple plant thing on the front of it. I like the idea that we're going to be trying to understand this ancient technology and like what it does. Like maybe these heads can be swapped. You like swap them out for a different one, it'll do something different. It's just interesting that that's a dot and not a triangle, even though it seems to be the same kind of device. Okay, what about you? I'm a sentinel. I am not a sentinel. The canal is pink, the canal is blue. Is there some kind of like lie test going on? Is that what the crystal does? So the family members with me in the Sprite Fruit Orchard only used only... Oh, is that what it... Does the colour of this connect with whether it's the truth or a lie? The family members with me in the Spite Fruit Orchard used only our approved tools today, and everyone stayed in their assigned orchards. Okay, so they have tools that they can use as part of working this orchard. Lemuria, if we finish before your uncle and aunt today, your uncle and aunt, which could be Tanis and Raska, and prove that Yelders are the lifeblood of these orchards. If we finish before you prove that the Yelders are the lifeblood of this orchard, I will take you to a spiel dance performance. Oh, cool. Do not disappoint me, son. Okay. So it could be so this is Lemuria, so then brother or sister of one of these two. Well, you and your wife. Husband. You and your husband's tennis. Okay. I'm a sentinel. I'm not a sentinel. The canal is pink. The canal is pink. So yeah, green is truth. Pink or red. I guess it's meant to be red. It's definitely pink though, isn't it? The canal is blue. That's a lie. Okay, so you can tell whether they're telling the truth or not. So then you said that, and that went red. I see. Nobody will be punished. Okay, somebody will be punished. The range is short and its uses are limited. My children and I obey the charter with exactness. Okay, you're green. So there's gonna be like, if we've got like a lie detecting thing in the game, kind of ruins the entire concept of a detective game. So I strongly suspect it's not going to be that simple, and people are going to be messing with the device, making fake ones, etc. Before giving your testimony, let's make sure your temporary Veridola is calibrated. Repeat after me. So Veridola is the lie detector. I'm a sentinel, I'm not a sentinel. The canal is pink, the canal is blue. Okay? And that worked on you as well. Before giving your testimony, what did you say in response? Family members with me in... Okay, so you were giving your testimony to this person. So they're wearing the Yoshi thing. So they're presumably sentinels? And are cracking down on what's going on here. They're basically the police of the day. Oh dear. Something happened to somebody standing here. I think that is just literally somebody's legs in those boots. It's been completely severed off. And the boots remain standing. What is that pink goo on there? Has like this also been cut? Possibly. Okay, what else have we got? You two. Let's actually look at the Sentinel first. My colleagues are interviewing your family members separately. Yep. Please recount your day to me. So yours is like over your hair, is that okay? So is yours. Do they put them on them just for the sake of asking them questions? Sorry, let's see that again. My colleagues interview your family members separately. Please recount your day to me. Yellow eyes, interesting. I went to the glut fruit orchard with my grandfather for the harvest. What else is there to say? I harvested glut fruit. Went red. Okay. Does that mean you harvested something? It just means you didn't harvest glut fruit, I guess. But you did go there. And this is the what orchard? It was on here, wasn't it? Location. Tanska Orchards. Okay. So that's another family name, I guess. Oh, no. It's the name of a fruit, obviously. Glut fruit. Lemuria Yelders. Whereas I think Tanska is probably a family name, although I don't really have a reason to believe that. It could also be the name of a fruit or something, or a tree. I don't think I have a reason, unless I've forgotten something already. My son was just killed. So you seem like the oldest of these, so you might be the grandfather. My son was just killed, and they raid my orchards and strap us in Verizolas like we're liars. Okay. Your son was just killed, so presumably this person. So your son, is this the person that sent the note to you? That, I think, would end up making sense. So you're the father of maybe this person, or your husband, Tanis. Or no. I mean, so you've got grey hair, so you might be a grandmother as well, actually. I mean, it's a bit of a guess. I mean, you do look older, for sure. Ooh, interesting. Do we think... So, when you say your son was just killed, it could still be... Yeah, it's going to be you, and it's still your... Well, we don't know really, no, because this could be you are cousins of the person that's been killed, I guess. We'll hopefully come together over time. Okay, you. Be calm, father. Oh, in case anybody for some reason is watching this video as the first Golden Idol video they've ever watched from my channel, I like to play the game in a certain way where I like to look at all the clues first and figure it out as much as I can before clicking on any of the stuff down here. So if you wonder why I'm not like checking out like what's going on down here, like names or whatever, and filling it in, that's why I like to do it all from these screens to begin with. It's like hard mode. I enjoy it. Be calm, father. I'll miss Loram as much as you will. Be calm, father. Right. Okay. So it's your brother. Aren't they simply ensuring the truth is revealed? I'll miss Loram as much as you will, and that's a lie. Aren't they simply ensuring that the truth is revealed? Did you not notice the lie, I guess? Why the elders should inherit the orchards. My brother is lazy, his wife is disrespectful, my nephew is useless. I'm going to have to draw this out. Hold on a second, let me... Okay, so we know there's the granddad, which is you, I believe. And we were guessing, I think, that my children are... Why do we think you're a granddad? There was something that's like, maybe I think there's like 3 generations in this, right? Where was that? Grandfather. So, Blondie is there's somebody above you, and then above you there's presumably... So it's probably your dad that's died, maybe, or it could be your son is this person. So your name, we're gonna guess right now, is Tanis. And you're Raska. Tanis? Raska. And then... So you're... I'll miss Loram as much as you will. So we don't know whether you are son of you or the dead person. There's Loram. And then you... So the family members with me in the spite fruit orchard use only our approved tools today, and everyone stayed in their assigned orchards. Lemuria. If we finish before your uncle and aunt today... Your uncle and aunt today... And prove that the Yelders are the lifeblood. So this is like a separate family. Are you a Yelder then? I will take you to a Spiel dance performance. Do not disappoint me, son. Lemuria... We still don't know what generation that is. I'm gonna guess that you are the same kind of generation as Blondie here. But we'll probably learn more as we click around a bit more. Is that everything on here? Vehicle that's got weird wiggly legs. Strangely biological. Weird trees, any other details to notice? There's the yellow stuff and the pink stuff. It is interesting that your wellies are yellow as well. Are they wellies? Or they're just, I guess they're just boots. They've all got them on. What's happened to the rest of your body? I don't know. Weird plants here, this weird spaceship. Maybe the Sentinels can't come down in this spaceship, maybe? Or do they come in this? I'm not sure. No, this is probably where they've been using this to go to the orchards, I guess. Okay. Okay. So stuff is just spawning in the air. Is that from here? Is that like disappearing and appearing in there? It's like a bluish grey thing with a dot on it. They are bluish and grey. Those ones seem to have dots. I guess it does have a dot as well there. Okay, and there's the triangles. So each device teleports to each of these vat things. Okay, that's the line, that's the dot. Okay. Okay. Oh gosh, I see. So yeah, so the top of your body has been teleported to there. Lovely. Let's close this as fast as possible. Okay, so you're holding this. The man's not breathing. Oh dear. This looks wonderful. So you've been... What is going on here? Because sure, that is your hands, but it's like something's merged with you. This is very odd. Like the plants... Is there a green, pink plant outside with those flowers on it? Was it that? It probably was that. There's that bit on the floor as well. Is it this? Green, pink? Yeah, I think it is. Maybe. And somehow you've been like merged with it when you were teleported over. You've got a line gun. Okay, there's like some kind of serpent on the handle. I think that's on all of them. Okay, what's this line say? Harvest day assignments. Glut fruit, Etham and Tennis. Let's get rid of this to stop the noise. Glut fruit, Etham and Tennis. Spite fruit, Nada, Lemuria and Raska. Bait fruit, Lorum and Vel. This is a lot of people. Okay, let me write some stuff down. Glut fruit. They're all fruits. Let's write glut. Glut. Etham. And Tennis. Spite. I was thinking, is it like gluttony, spite, then bait? Don't know. Nada. Lemuria. And Raska. And bait. Lorum and Val. Okay. So Tennis and Etham, so that would be you. Yep, you and you. So Blondie's called Etham. Went to the Glut place, but you said you harvested Glut fruit, but you did something else. What did you do, sneaky boy? Tennis. Someone's just killed. Read my ocean strappers in Veridol like the liars. I mean, it's possible you're part of it as well. Did you have reason to do that? So you've got a dot gun with you, which is... Which I guess means that this is Glut fruit. It's interesting So there's the yellow stuff, this pink stuff, and then there's that. Isn't that what that is, though? I guess this is just multiple... So when they say they went to... Yeah, you just mean you went over here, right? I thought you meant like somewhere else entirely. But no, I guess you just went over here? Okay. Because you say your orchards, so there's multiple. There's this one, and this one. Okay. So Glut fruit, we're saying, is going to be this one. And you've got the triangle thing, so you were harvesting the yellow stuff, yes, okay. Which is down here, which we don't currently know the name of, but we do know that Raska was doing spite, so yellow is... So this is yellow. The yellow stuff is spite, sorry, not spike. Glut is the kind of bluish stuff. So then bait must be the kind of pink stuff. Okay. Good to know. And then the symbols are Glut was dot, Let me go back inside. So pink was in the middle, right? Yeah, so line is bait, and then triangle is spite. Okay. This is cool. So then that means, what else does it help me narrow down out here? You don't have anything on you. With me in the spiked fruit orchard, so you would have been doing triangle, which is the yellow stuff, so you would have been here. But now you're standing over here. Okay. Everyone stayed in their assigned orchards. I guess. What's your name? Sorry? Your name is... I don't know if we know... Oh yeah, we do from this. Lemuria. Yes, and that makes sense. So you and Raska were here with somebody called Nada. Who have we named so far? We know you like Etham. Etham, we know your name. And you are Lemuria. So that leaves you. And Lorum's died. So Lorum seems like they were here in this one, which is the pink place, so they were with Vel. Okay. So Lorum's died. I'm going to mark that on my whiteboard. Okay. So Lorum's died, so you're... Wait, I'll miss Lorum as much as you will. You've got the triangle, which is spite. So you are probably Nada. Okay. Okay, so we have... be calm, father. I'll miss Lorum as much as you will. And it's your son, so they are siblings. Lorum and Nada. I need to write down something that'll help me remember who's who. I'm just going to say, you're the liar. Lorum is dead. And then we've got Tanis and Raska. I can remember who they are. They're the eldest generation. Brother's lazy. So Lorum has a wife who is disrespectful, and a nephew, which may be you. Useless. All three Lurvels have yet to prove their worth to the orchard. Okay. So is there like... oh, it also says on here, property of Nada Yelda. I did not see that. So is there like... Do they take a family name? How does that work in this society? Nada Yelda. Well, the Yelda should inherit the orchard. And then you've got this... But the Yeldas are the life of the orchards. Lemuria. And what do we think your connection is? You were in the yellow area with Nada and Raska. This is a lot to... Oh gosh, I've zoomed in. Lot to keep in my mind. Lemuria, Nada and Raska were all together. Okay. If we fish for your uncle and aunt today and prove the elders of the life of the orchard, I will take you to a spiel dance performance to support my son. Oh yeah, of course. So I think this is from Nada. So I think Lemuria is a child of Nada. Okay. And so Lemuria, Nada, and Raska were all together. They'll do something. Well, I've already written it down. That's fine. And they are the Yeldas. Nada Yelda, Lemuria Yelda. Okay. Lorum is dead. Don't know what your surname would be, but there was another one, wasn't there? I've sort of forgotten. Raska. Maybe Tanska. Maybe. Possibly. Okay. Okay. Back in here. we've still got stuff to click on. What's this? Safety charter approved by Sentinels. Farmers may only use approved harvesters. Oh, let's get rid of this. Yeah. Comprising neck extendable for use on bait fruit plants, because those are the pink ones and they're kind of tall. 2 tine, keeps range to about a hand's length. So the ray can't go very far. Let's see, is there like a thing that kind of blocks off the... I don't know, maybe it's a bit on the end, maybe it's this, because it's like a safety thing. It's like when, if you need to protect a cable from, I guess this isn't a very common thing these days because of people don't use analog TV or whatever. But like if people were using radios near you, which they did in my house because my dad does radio stuff, like ham radio stuff, you'd have to put these little safety things around the cables to stop the radio waves interfering with the signal in the cable. I'm not entirely sure how those work actually. It's just a thing that was like clipped on, but it worked. Anyway, it reminded me of that. So that might be that. Keeps raised range, because like that's like a kind of a safety restriction thing, so I think they've added that. The ferrule corresponds to a specific bin's portal. That's the red thing, yep, with a symbol on it. Transmitter pointed at ground during use. The transmitter is pointed at ground during use. Is that the end of it then? That bit? I guess so. Must be, okay. Sending back, you see that's like pointed at the ground. Back inside. Grip for holding. Oh, that's the snake bit, yep. So they're trying to trick us here by making the transmitter look like it's the handle, but no, they're holding onto the other bit. Safeguard, supplied by the Sentinels. No, okay, so that's the grey bit. Prevents targeting of any matter except for fruit. Prevents invalid harvest configurations. Okay, so if there's a safeguard, how did it get used another way? Well, that's the stuff in the canal, isn't it? So the ferrule, the tine must be the end bit then, I guess. I can't think of another bit of the thing that might be relevant. So it's what's going on here? So we've basically, somebody's swapped out, and that is the dash. So yeah, this is the one that's been used. And I guess both the thing that stops it being used on other matter and the bit at the end that would stop it from going any further has been swapped out. And we think, so it's probably somebody over here that's done it, right? They've like come through these bushes and shot this direction. They might not have been able to see them, which is interesting, because this tree would have been in the way. But let's say that was true, then it's somebody over in the glut, which would be Etham or Tanis. Be you, or... I don't think it's you. Well, you still got your thing on you. Okay. Wait, is the other thing here a dot? Yes, it is. So it would be you. You didn't harvest glut fruit at all, did you? Who do we think you're related to? I don't think we know... Well, we know you're the grandchild of Tanis and Raska. Are you a child of Lurum? Maybe. So you killed your own father? Maybe it was an accident though. Maybe somebody's in the wrong place. There's going to be more information. This is the fun thing about like doing it like this, is that like I'm like figuring out all these details and maybe even going too far without the complete information. But it's like fun to like put that together and then go, wait, this other information contradicts that other thing, and then gradually it coalesces into something that makes sense. No one did. Oh, maybe I should read the others first. Please let us grieve in peace. Whatever happened today was an accident. Okay. Where did you take my son? Okay, so how does this truth thing work? If they believe it's true, does it say green? Or is it like actual truth? Where did you take my son? So you might be... Why did you take my son? I don't know who you might be actually. Nada's partner or Lurum's partner? I don't know. What's this? Your son is being questioned in the Spite Fruit Orchard, which is the one over. No, Spite Yellow here. So this is your son. Okay. So Ethan is the son of this person. Why do you fear us? The approved harvester could not have caused this atrocity. Which of you broke the charter? No one did. That's a lie. So do you know that or not? Please let us grieve in peace. Like the fact that you attach it to your head makes me think it must be about whether you think that's true or not. No one did. Please give us grieve. Please let us grieve in peace. So you know something's up, I guess. I did take my son. Okay. Whew, this is complicated. It's interesting. Lurm Lurvel. Okay, so that's Lurm. Handles a glut fruit. Is this a moving picture? I guess so. Tanska Family Orchards voted best fruit planters in Lemuria. Okay. So I think it's Tanska at the top. As in and I think then Lurm is a Tanska. Whereas Nada became a Yelda. Best fruit plants in Lemuria. It's good to know where we are. Oh gosh, another room, basically. What's this say? Modified Tine requires modified safeguard to work. I'll need to adjust that as well then. Okay, yes, so the safeguard has to change. Is it still a safeguard though? It'll be so much more efficient. Okay, so it's a complete accident. Better reach means quicker work. I'll test it today. I'll prove that Nada is wrong about me. Oh my god, what's going on? Who was this? So you didn't mean to make it so it wouldn't work. So it would, so you didn't know that somebody was buying it. I don't think you knew that it would even work on a human. You're just trying to be more efficient. Nada. Oof, I'm getting a bit lost. So, do we think you were Nada? Yes, because of this. Nada Yelda. Prove Nada wrong. So it must be the nephew who's useless. Which I think is gonna be you, right? Because you over here in the Glut's place. But why would you be pointing in that direction? And why would you swap to different container for the stuff to go into? Let's keep reading. Don't know if this is relevant. Is it a safe or something? Weird sound effects in here. Tavik 2 and Marina Freppo have joined hands in marriage. In line with Lemurian tradition, their new family name will be Tavrina. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, this is their first name? Oh, so okay. So their surnames are Tu and Freppo, but their new surname becomes their first names combined. Oh, interesting. It might just be for the kids as well. Okay, so hold on. Does that work out for? So the name of the thing is Tanska, and it was Tanis and Raska. Okay, makes sense. Cool. So Tanis and Raska became the Tanskas. So then for Yelda, so I put Vel down. Is it Yell? Where was that? That was Vel. Yelda. Yelda. How did you get Yelda? Da. Oh, the dad's from Nada, of course. So who's Yell? Shouldn't it be Velda? Maybe not. Okay. Maybe we just don't know your partner. And then we have you, Lorem Lervel. Yeah, okay, it's coming together. Lervel is then Lorem and Vel. Okay, so Lorem and Vel were married. Okay. I think Nada has a kid. Lorem and Vel have a kid. I think Lemuria is Nada's kid. Is a Yelder, hence the note over here. If we finish before your uncle and aunt today, Vel and Lorem, I will take you to a field dance performance. Yep. Do not disappoint me, son. Okay. Yep. So how many people do we have? We've got the grandparents, Nada and you, kid here. So I think who is Vel? We basically no, we don't have a person missing. Are you Vel? I just say my son. You're Vel. Please let us grieve in peace. Whatever happened today was an accident. Why did you take my son? Okay. Yeah, and that's you. Which is Etham. Okay. Okay, so just to go through that again. So we have Granddaddy over here, Tanska, and then we have sorry, no, that's Raska Tanska. Then we have Tanska. Then we have Nada Yelda and Lemuri Yelda. Then we have, well, the feet of Lorem Lervel. Cool. And then we have Vel Lervel. And then Etham Lervel. That is, I think, how that goes. Okay, so now what happens? It's interesting that there's still a locked thing. We've seen everything, so that must unlock once we've done the other stuff. Okay, let's try and understand what happened then. So where would everybody have been? So, Lorem was with the granddad, Tanis. Okay. Over here. And clearly it was somebody with a dot thing that would have... and you've got a dot? You've got a dot, yes. You and you. So it's certainly you that's done it. You've accidentally killed your own father, haven't you? Okay. I harvested glut fruit. So why were you pointing it at a different place? Where were... So you... So Lorem and Vel, partners, were together in this place, okay. And then Lemura, you, Nada, and you were down here. So why has the son, Etham, interfered with the pink area that had his parents in it? Ah, because he's trying to help his parents. Okay. And it's like, if we finish before your uncle and aunt today, so he's trying to make it so that uncle and aunt finish sooner. But how do you know that there's like... Aren't you, isn't there something about... Okay, so that was in here. It would be so much more efficient. Better reach means quicker work. I'll test it today. I'll prove that Nada is wrong about me. How do you know that anybody's saying that about you? Look at this weird thing. Yep, so you went there and then you tried to help your parents out, basically, and that went wrong. And you were modifying the things. I think I kind of have everything then, right? The brother is lazy, so that would be talking about Lorem. Louvel. His wife is disrespectful, Bevel Louvel. My nephew is useless. That we're talking about Etham. And somehow you saw this. And you've got triangles that add up. Triangle is for down here. That is what you should have had. You've got a triangle, yes. You don't have anything. Strangely enough. Okay. I think I understand. Let's start doing stuff. Names is the first one to be here. So, we have Lorem Louvel. We need words. Not Louvel. Yeah, Louvel. Lorem Louvel. You're the one inside, I think. So you are Vel Louvel. You are... Is that you? That's you. So you are Lemuri. Yelder. You are Nada Yelder. You are Tanis Tanska. You are all these names. Raskatanska. And then you are Etham Louvel. Yay! Cool. Fruits. Okay, this is easy enough. This is the glut. Where are they? Oh, here. I was expecting to just see the word glut. No, it's a glut fruit. I mean, it could have been just glut fruit, but it's A. The yellow then is spite. What's it called? Spite fruit. And then this is the bait fruit. I believe. Cool. Okay, now that's opened up. Family. How is each... Wait. What's that? Okay, it's that one. How is each of these people related to the deceased? Ah, okay. So, sister. Sibling. I see. Mother. Parent. You are... that's Lemuria, that's your niece. Or nephew. Sorry, nephew. You are son, child. They're not gendered things. I mean, nephew is actually. Yeah, nephew was. And then you are wife or spouse? Spouse. Hey! Who was in which orchard when the death appeared? Okay, so we need to say... I guess it doesn't matter which one you put them in. Okay, so we've got you and you together. We've got, of course, the dead man and you together, helping out your parents. And then these three down here. Yay! Then the harvester. We have to say what everything is. So this is the grip. This is the transmitter. Grip. This is... Ooh. Interesting. That's a thing. Okay. This was the... What was it called? The... I guess I could look at the thing inside. Oh, there's a neck. Oh, that'll be the neck then. It's extendable. Okay. Neck. So I think this is the tine and this is the safeguard. Let's put those in. Safeguard here. This is the ferrule. Yeah, this... Oh gosh. This... I think all makes sense. That's to be pointed at the ground. That's what they're holding on to. That's the thing that would extend. Yeah, this has got to be it. Tine. Yay! So now we need my words back. Da 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 da. Of the to the is the okay. Change to the or modified the tine or of a, well, it's of the, what's the thing itself called? Harvester, to extend its range. Range. So yeah, this will be the tine. This is Etham Lavelle. In the process, the other bit, the safeguard was also replaced. Modified. Okay, yeah, I guess so. While in the went in a glut fruit orchard. While in, I feel like it would say the glut fruit orchard. Orchard, plant orchard, safeguard. Yeah, maybe it's just a glut fruit. It feels weird. While in a glut fruit orchard, maybe they have more than one. Etham Lavelle. There it is. Aimed a harvester at. So here's where they want you to say at his dad, but actually it was at a bait fruit plant or tree plant. They're all plants. There's no tree here. And so was dirt with it. What? Something to something, and so was something with it. The plant. Yeah. Okay, so this will be Lorem Lavelle was behind. That is one of the things we've got. The plant, and so was like taken with it. Killed with it, remove with it, something like fused with it. Yeah, okay. And killed, but the plant wasn't killed. I guess the plant was killed, but I think fused with it. Yay! Great success! Hooray! That was fun. We have solved the scenario. Etham Lavelle wanted to prove that he and his family were assets to the orchard, so he created a more efficient harvester. However, in the process, he made it much more dangerous and accidentally killed his father. Afterwards, sentinels arrived to investigate the accident. Very cool. Very neat. Ooh, we've got this thing. Work chat. Okay. So this is the Slack. Or Discord or whatever. Top 3 highlights from last night's drinks event. Go. Who are these people? Easy. Loverboy serenading you over the PA system. Please do not remind me. Keep dreaming, sweetheart. So you Loverboy? I guess so. Moving on, how about your flawless impressions of Tala? You sneezed without authorization, prepared to be vaporized. My masterpiece. That was amazing. Why is everybody saying like, no, okay. I thought everybody was just saying nice things about you, but maybe not. Speaking of Tala's wrath, how could we forget the old-time speech about ending the restraint policy? Oh, interesting. I was merely being ironic. It was quite the manifesto. Soon all Lemurians will agree we have the power but are unwilling to use it. This cannot stand. The strong must dominate the weak. So much fuss over a drunken joke. Okay, it's not though, is it? You you really believe it. Joke or not, we might have to tell Mummy and Daddy. Better safe than sorry. No, please, I beg you. Tala has no sense of humour. Relax. They're messing with you. We all know you would never have meant something like that. Oh, right, of course. Very droll. Haha. Oh no, I feel bad. This guy's going to get reported by somebody. Or something. Or they're going to find out and things are going to happen. Yeah, this is like a UFO spaceship thing. I guess it's identified. This is what the Sentinels come in, and we're going up there next time. Alright, cool. See you then, folks. That was a lot of fun. I think this is going to be a cool DLC. Alright, see you next time for the next case. Goodbye.